Good morning, everybody. The daily astrology gravitational report was intense energies. Now they kind of like a little bit calm down as the moon moves through Aquarius, kind of like see and make evaluations of things that happen, situations that happened, and so on and so on. Take a look at it, new approach, maybe from a different, higher view, higher perspective, higher understanding. Some kind of like an evolution from it, you. But we are going to have an afternoon, very interesting energy that comes in. It's that it's going to be felt through the day. But that energy of the moon, it's going to be joined Saturn. When the moon joins Saturn, that is usually when your intuitions, when your energy, when your emotions, they connect from behind the veil. They're connecting with Saturn, which is the ruler of destiny and karma, who wants to make sure there is a righteousness, there is a right stuff, there is a proper things that are done for you. But since now he's an Aquarius and he's in a retrograde mode, you might experiencing things deeply from within you, evolving within your soul. Take a look within your soul. To understand, the moon is going to square the south and the north node. And during this squaring, okay, you kind of like gonna feel the situations between the past and the future. But the most important thing they need to worry about it is not about the past or the future. Okay, the past is past; it doesn't exist anymore. The future has not been built. What is important is the present moment, and at the present moment, there's going to be a divine interventions energy because this time the Sun and Mercury coming together at the same time the Moon and Saturns are together. These divine energies at certain point is going to be connecting to from with you within the spirit, which is the MC point in the charts, and kind of like someone talking to you. Uh, Hi CJ, thanks for the comment on the chat. Yeah, a lot of us couldn't sleep. They couldn't sleep because of the consciousness, the need of fixing the things, but where? Fixing the things in family, okay? And if you don't have a peace about your family, about within the family, or things that are connected within family, you don't sleep. You got situations, but there is also a lack of sleep of during a upgrades, divine energies, and so on and so on. So a lot of us who evolve right now, we feel more intense for it. And the reason you don't sleep is because of this intense energies are talking to you um, during these times because the energies are high. So if you can't sleep during this for it, sleep for a couple hours, do the things that you need to do, go to work, come back, get rest. Because during the rest, you're gonna get these divine energies from within you. But during the daily activities, search from within in, because that energy is gonna come in and it's gonna show you some things. So what we're talking about here, it's that you probably see the picture on the screen. Okay, we're talking about uh, if it's me, all this crumble, but if it's we, all this it's built up. If you look at it here, it's about family support, closeness, fellowship, belong to each other, relationship, bonding, um, connections, positions, community. Okay. Now here we're looking at the work, skill, values, dignity, importance, appreciations, significance, recognitions, purpose. And here we have the safety, the security, the protections, the ability, the stability within the family, the wellness of all the family members, the wealth, the resources, security. Okay, and that's what today is going to be. These energies from for within you. All right, so I'm going to go through the charts pretty quick. And at 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is at 8 degrees, 23 minutes in Leo. Beautiful energies coming into Jupiter. You will feel like you need to grow. And all the problems that you can see, that is could be from Mars having a square with the ascendant, is kind of like intense energies. It's been intense energies for a while, so you got used to it. Okay, the ascendant, it's opposing the moon. It's like I don't want to deal with the moon. I don't want to deal with the emotions. I don't want to deal with these vibrations. I had enough. I am nah. But that is just the morning energy. The reason is that intensity is because you're trying to push that energy out, but that energy is present to you to solve it, not to push it away. This is kind of like you're running away from your problems. You can't run away from your problems. Your problems catch up to you because you don't deal with them. And that is the energy that is. Saturn is going to give this divine energies pretty much all the time, kind of like relax, I'll reveal the things to you, but you don't listen to relax because you're intense energy from within you. The MC is in Aries at 26 degrees. It's T-squaring the Sun and Saturn, and not Saturn, but Pluto. And now transformation, transformation, transformation. Look Venus, look the love within you. It's giving you divine power to change for divine purpose. And if you're within the divine's energy, you will have the peace. If you're not, then you are in the me energy, not in the we energy. So that be early in the morning. At 8 o'clock in the morning, that energy will intensify. Now it's towards the moon and the Saturn. It's kind of like why my destiny is like this, why this situation is like this, why I'm so. Since Saturn is the ruler of the destiny and the karma, he's in a retrograde mode. A lot of revaluations within from within. Why I don't have this love? What is this? Look within you. Okay, it's all about you. The moon begins to approach Saturn within every hour. You might feel intensity at this moment. The moon is going to be a T square. It's going to be part of the T squaring from the North Node, Uranus, and the ascendant in Leo. That's what if you have anything of those zodiac signs, be mindful. The energy is concentrated there of that present moment. Um, but transformations for a family is going to be the rush, is going to be the push, is going to be the need. So the best way to look this energy is go into the internal visions and see how you can solve the situations. Since Mercury and Mars coming together at the same time, the need about family talk from within you is going to rise up because all this is in Cancer. But also you may be having a conversations with the whole family as a family, since the Moon and Saturn are coming together, and that could be represents the mother and the father figure, which is the Sun and the Moon within the charts. Okay, so at 9 o'clock, the ascendant moves out of Leo. More peaceful energy. The energy is in Virgo at 1 degree and 56 minutes. That's what your focus it goes to. That's what the sun rising is. That's what the sun points out the energy into the earth. So beautiful trine with Mars and beautiful sextile with Venus. Now take a look, the feminine and the masculine side of the perspective of what it would supposed to be. And the opposition with Saturn is going to be like you fighting. What do you want to fight though? Stop the fight, begin to understand. And Saturn is going to be like, you don't do the things right now, then I'm going to affect your future. You may sense this energy of not doing the proper energies going to affect in your future. So the moon right now, it's piling it up. She's actually helping you with this energy to understand within your soul. That is it about the Virgo energy that wants to put the things in order for it. So you will think about how to put the things in order and everywhere so you can have all this as a family. 10 o'clock, the ascendant, it's at 13 degrees, 47 minutes in Virgo. Healing energy between the Mars and the North Node and Uranus. It's kind of like everything is going to be okay. Keep your fight low, keep your aggravations low, keep your things in order, and you can heal it. Okay. There is no unfixable things. It's only we don't fix things that we don't want. And that is a preparations because right now the moon entered the degrees of divine's interventions. Maybe the feminine side from within you is going to talk to you about your ego, about your masculine side within the family. The moon is approaching Saturn with every hour. That energy right now at 10 o'clock is going to begin to enter this space. So it's going to be a beautiful divine energies in play. The energy is going to be pretty much more understanding, but take a look within the pressures, the pushes that comes from the gravitations, why they coming to you, why they come for it. At 11 o'clock, the ascendant, it's at 25 degrees in Virgo. Now there is a divine energies from the ascendant. There's going to be more energies in the play. We are going to have a sextile with the Sun and the Mercury, and 10 Mercuries and sextile with Uranus and the North Node. Beautiful trine in there with directly with Uranus and the North Node. Um, Beautiful divine energy towards Saturn and the Moon, and beautiful trine with Pluto. Here we go. You are going to get an opportunity, situations, talks maybe about transformations. You understand it's time to transform something because of things doesn't work right. If they were working right, you won't have the problem. If you fix the problem now, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be working on your evolution, your ascension, wherever that might be. Okay. So 12 o'clock at noon, the ascendant is in Libra. Beautiful divine energy as daily. That is a with Mars coming in and to the play. But the divine energies with the Moon and Saturn are powerful there. They are very powerful, very increasing, and you want to do things. You want to do the things right. You want to do the things in the proper positions for it. There is opposition with Jupiter because maybe you have no desire to grow. Maybe there is something. It's like you're that little child that doesn't want to grow up. He wants to stay a child. But partnership and relationship, which is Libra, is about to grow. So now those two energies can kind of like a fight for a little bit from within you, but in the next hour or so, the energy will change. So it's only a temporary thing. At 1 o'clock, the ascendant is at 19 degrees in Libra. Beautiful divine energies from North Node and Uranus. Now you will feel what the divine family could be from within you, divine partnerships For those on soul connections, you will feel the energies. The ascendant, it's trining Venus. Venus is trining the Moon and Saturn. Very important aspect during this time of 1 o'clock is that you finally will get from within you what is those energy coming to you, what are they out for, and what is that problem with in the family. Because of the ascendant, it's a at 19 degrees, it's going to square Mercury, MC, which is your spirit, and the sun. And you're like, I need to fix this within the spirit. Creates the problems with me. I don't have internal peace. I don't have this. I'm not happy. I need to change, and this doesn't change, and so on. You change first, not others. You change. Your actions has to change. That's coming from all these cardinal signs, and Libra represents the correlations within the partnerships. Everything in Cancer, that is about the family, and Pluto is like be a pro, okay? Be a honest, be a truthful, okay? If you want to have this, all this, we, okay, let's be a we, but you have to be a professional. Every company, every business, you gotta have we. If there is the business is not right, so the relationship's not gonna be right, so the business gonna fail. So some of you may be having a work relationship situations, but they are coming in for you to understand it for a better future. So at 2 o'clock, the ascendant is at Scorpio. Beautiful trine with Venus, beautiful trine with the Moon and Saturn. Very interesting because of when the ascendant is at Scorpio, that is a walking into the underworld. But the trine with Venus and the Moon, which is there respectively in the air signs, that is it about to bring this emotions in the air. That's meant to express the things that were hidden out in the surface. A beautiful time for telling things to yourself, but at the same time, the things that were hidden, they will put up pressures on you. The pressure is like if the hidden things harm the family, which is that is represent of squaring of the Sun and Mercury, and also squaring Pluto. If you don't change within the family, how the family will change? And this intense energies could be a very powerful. The same time, the MC, the spirit side, is within Leo, and now the same energy as the ascendant that was earlier in the day. They are within your spirit. You're like, what the heck? Well, change is all about you to understand and finally getting it to change. Are you going to change or not? That is depends of your spirit from within. At 3 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at 13 degrees Scorpio. Now you are like not in the mood of about anything and everything. Probably deal with these energies for a long time. Now the MC is at 22 degrees in Leo, opposing Saturn and the Moon. That is about the me part, because the ascendant on 13 degrees in Scorpio, it is about opposing Uranus, you're opposing Mars, and you're like opposing everything about the we, because the me part is too strong from it. Be mindful, don't do any aggressive thinking, don't get this aggressive energies because they can drive you nuts, because later on the MC is going to be using within the spirit this same energy. You're feeling this energy, but don't put it in your spirit, don't put it in from within, because that energy later on is going to be coming out for to be worked with it. At 4 o'clock, the things are getting better. The ascendant, it's at 24 degrees. The MC is in Virgo. The earliest, when the ascendant was in Virgo, now is in the spirit. Now you do this healing. Now you do this work. Now you understand the positions. Mercury, respectively, is 22 degrees um, of Cancer. The Sun is 23. The moon is exactly at this time of the hour. Okay, the moon is at 22 degrees, which is exactly opposition, exactly in divine energy with within Mercury. And Saturn is on 23 degrees, and the Sun is on 23 degrees. You need to understand these correlations of those energies are they're all connected. We are all connected. And Mercury is about connections, about talk, about things to be solved for it. But if you're using your shadow side, your lack of, I'm not going to change, I'm not going to transform, I'm not going to take a new approach. Now, intense energies, they turn from within you bring in within the family. And that can talk to you about, like, listen, don't do this things anymore. They don't help you, they don't help us. And you will understand that some of you maybe create a lot of situations in the family that coming from you because it's about the me, not the we. Pay more attention to the we part. You are going to have internal peace, bliss, a lot of understanding, and now the divine energies will play within the family. So 5 o'clock, the ascendant is at 6 degrees, and Sag, divine energies with Mars, the divine warrior is talking to you. It's like, hey, go ahead, grow. You don't grow, you're going to be end up in the same situations over and over. If you don't grow this situation, the situation is going to keep repeating. The cycle is going to keep repeating. This is the time at 5 o'clock when the divine energies from Virgo towards the moon and Saturn that sends divine energy towards Mercury and the Sun. Now they're going to begin from within. This is around time and afternoon. That is, it's good to have finally the family talk. What are we going to do? What are we dreaming about? What are we taking approach? How to fix the family situations? How to fix these things from within? Beautiful time because the spirit is in Virgo. It's about healing. Okay. But if you don't want to do this, there's going to be nothing but nightmares because of the MC. It's opposing Neptune. It's kind of like visions there about me. What about me? Also, the Neptune is squaring Venus. Like no love in there. You guys don't love me, or you don't love me, and you don't appreciate me. You didn't got me. You didn't support me, and all that stuff. No, take a look. Not what happened in the past. Take a look what you're going in the future. That's what this is all about. To fix the situations now. It was what it was. It is what it is. But we have to do what it's going to do. We gotta have some kind of approach in the future within the family, and that's what this beautiful energy is gonna come to a play. Okay, take a look the screenshot of the video for it, and I will post it also in Facebook. 6 o'clock, the ascendant is at Sag. Now the MC is at 10 degrees in Libra. Partnership, you're opposing the growth in a partnership. You are resisting to grow in the partnership and feel like nothing happened. Look, this is temporary energy. Why you don't want to change? Why you feel like you don't want to change? Maybe there is no purpose anymore. You feel like nothing going on. The Sun is opposing Pluto, and you feel like not desire to change. The Ascendant opposing Venus, kind of like the love, it's gone. But why? Where the love is gone? From others towards you, or from you to your own self? You need to understand it's about your own self. Your relationship with yourself determines the relationships with others, not the other way around. Okay? If you allow the others' relationship to determine the relationship with you within your own self, then you screwed up. You listen to everybody else, but not your own personality. So grow from within this, and probably that's going to be the one of the energy that's going to tell you pay attention to you, not to others from within. Someone maybe they're going to go into a hermit mode or let it go. Beautiful time to go out for a walk, by the way. At 7 p.m., the MC is in Libra, divine energy towards Neptune. You're getting clarity of the divine visions. Neptune is retrograde. To remind you, Neptune is a trine with the Sun and Mercury. The Moon and Saturn already gave you the energy. Now, the Moon is going to ask you, listen, take a good approach. Beautiful trine from the Moon and Saturn towards the MC and Libra. Finally, solve this partnership, relationship you are for it. But the Sun, it's squaring the MC. So be mindful about what you think about me, or be careful within the father mother figures on these positions for it. Okay. Probably the mother figure is going to have a better situation, but this time the father figure, this time at 7 p.m., it is about something that could not be. Okay. So look from within, because this energy opposing the Venus and the ascendant opposing Venus and squaring Neptune and Jupiter, we'll talk about like bring the things down. So there's going to be an energy that rise up, but at the same time there's going to be an energy that tries to pull these things down. All about to do is, are you trusting divine? So this is going to be a divine play within you. There's going to be a lot of energies from within you, and listen to the God. Don't listen to anybody else but yourself and God. Okay. The MC is in Scorpio. The previous energy that I spoke with when the ascendant was in a Scorpio, now is within your soul. Now is like again shift change. Like I I don't see it. I just can't bring that darkness to the light. I can't bring these situations to the light. The ascendant is at 17 degrees Scorpio, is pretty much approaching Pluto, opposing the sun. And you need to look at it. You have to oppose your ego so your soul to live. But be careful with an adult figure or a father within the family or the man in the family, because this energy is intense. Because of if they don't decide to change, you have to change. But if they don't want to change, is because you did not change. You have to look from within you. What do you have to change for better family? Because in the family, it's got to have a 50-50. You can't just the one ruler and the other just do the work. It has to be both for it. That is about maybe problems with co-parenting, or um, problems within the family involved in there. You need to understand the proper interdependence. Okay, the proper interdependence, that is a mutual agreements and everything in the family that evolves the family. All right, and all family members, not just you and the parents, but also you and the kids. Okay, so at 10 o'clock, I'm sorry, at 9 o'clock, the ascendant moves into Aquarius. Now you see the need for the new approach. The MC is at 27 degrees in Scorpio. Now you're ready to get a shot of this uh, underworld, the things to comes into the light. We talked about earlier that that energy is going to have a good aspects with Venus, and Venus has got a good aspect with Saturn and the Moon for that love. It's time for that love to shine. It's time that love to be out of this hidden part. It's time to go out of this situation. But if you pay attention more within the me, there's going to be a tense energies because of the spirit. It's now in the past karma, and what you did in the past, it's squaring with this beautiful divine energy of Saturn and the Moon, and then it's gonna evolve your future life. That is it because of the oppositions of the north and the south node. They're always in opposition for it. But the T square that it's created by Saturn can create a lot of intense energies from within you. You need to take the new approach. That's what the divine energies are there to help you to solve the things in the family. And at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is joining the moon and Saturn. Everything was about the moon and Saturn today. Yes, it is, and it was, and it's going to be. Depends where you live in the world. Now, this divine energy, when you calm down around 10 o'clock, you do this internal evaluations for it. And now the divine energies with um, between the Mercury and the Sun and Saturn and the Moon. They are kind of like gonna be let it be peace, let it be love, let it be we. Okay, beautiful energy. The MC is at Sagittarius, has only one aspect, that is a trine towards Jupiter. Growth. Beautiful, beautiful growth. You grow up, you outgrow your problems, and you begin to live a better life. You finally reach an agreement from within you, finally get in these situations, and now you are more peaceful during this time of the hour. And at 11 o'clock, the MC is at 25 degrees at Sagittarius. There's going to be a divine energy towards the Sun and Mercury. Uh, Probably express something, do something about this family. Finally say thank you, or finally say appreciate us. Finally did something about the family. Um, but if you don't feel in it, that opposition with Venus, it's kind of like it's not the love that I needed. It was about me. It was about this, and that me will tear everything down. But we should have done this. We could have done this. We did all that. We're gonna focus on this. We're gonna focus on this. We're gonna focus on this. The we part's gonna build all this from within you. For it, the ascendant is joining Neptune, which is that's what the energy focus will be. Beautiful trine with Mercury and the Sun. Beautiful visions. Saturn and the Moon, they give the divine's energy. If you listen to divine during this time of the hour, you will reach beautiful, beautiful conflicts solving from within you, and that's what will be for you. So that was about this right now for today. Thank you guys for watching the reports. Yeah, there's going to be some intense energy. If something comes up, we'll bring some more videos as they come in. And we are going to have the daily chat on the main channel. That it's going to be at 4 p.m. Thank you guys, and be love. CJ, thanks for coming in, but if anybody has questions, CJ, you got something to say? All right, I'll give you some love.